Hello guys, and today we have another review and it's on the Echo. The Echo is from the Elite 2.0 line and it is a top prime spring powered magazine fat blaster. Before we get into the review, I would like for you to subscribe, like, maybe comment on this video and watch some of my other videos. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the review, but before that we'll remove the attachments that do come with the blaster and we'll go over them shortly. Now this is the base blaster. It comes with a 10 round mag, which I'm just gonna remove so that you can see the pure blaster. At the front we have a necessary barrel lock which you can put any attachments, and instead of having an indent or being just flat, it has a hole, which is kind of cheap from Nerf, but it's better than not having anything. At the top we have this priming handle which you can prime like that, or you can hold down the trigger and slam fire. When it reaches the forward position it will automatically fire. Now at the bottom here is the magazine well, which is not flared or anything, so it is as hard as usual to put in the mag, but it is pretty smooth and you can mag the time to time. It's not the best, but it's okay. Down to the triggers. The triggers, we have the release, mag release, which you can just lightly tap and it will make the magazine fall out, but I usually like to use my pointer finger to just clip it off to the side. It doesn't work sometimes with like that, so yeah, sometimes you might just release the magazine on accident. It only really happened to me once or twice in the 2 years I had this blaster. The standard trigger is a plastic spring trigger, but it is actually pretty smooth, and when you fire it has a nice going back. Oh, that is one of the problems, I'll talk about it later. Yeah. The grip is comfy, but it is a bit square. I don't know if you can see that. It is a bit squarish, and firstly it was a bit weird. Right now it's actually kinda okay. I'm not really all that mad at it. Right here we have the prime release, which when you prime you can prime again to clear out any gems. You just push this, push the priming grip forward and then back. You can pull out any darts, pull out the magazines, or you can use this gem door up at the top, which you can just remove. You know, standard Elite 2.0 plastic, you can put it back in. And then to slide forward you need to push back and then forward. It isn't the best, but it's nice to have that. This plastic doesn't really jam, so. At the back we have this prolonged stud or whatever. Basically the spring will push it's a plunger tube, or it's the part of the plunger tube. It doesn't matter. One problem with this is it's not screwed together, but it's sewn welded together right here. So to actually disassemble this, not only do you have to get past all the locks and sew the welds, but you gotta rip this off and basically you have to sew it and weld it back together, which is awful. Yeah, hopefully this blaster hasn't broken on me yet. I hope it never breaks. Yeah. Let's get to the attachments, which we have two of. We have the stock, which is short and it's thin on the back, so it ain't really comfy. And we got the barrel, which actually looks pretty cool. And it has 4 tactical rails, one at the top, one on the bottom, and 2 on the side, one on each side. It is pretty long, but it is also pretty wobbly because of that. Yeah, there's a lot of wobble, and actually, when you fire darts out of this with this barrel, sometimes they will just fly off to the side, sometimes they will just stop and you have to shake them out. You shouldn't use this other than if you want the tactical range. That is the thing with this. This is the Retaliator 2.0 with tactics. The actual blaster has no tactics, other than the barrel attachment point and the stock attachment point, but the attachments do. It is better than the Retaliator, other than it has the slamfire. Spoiler, no, it isn't. And also the stock, back to it, it also has both the barrel and the stock also have sling points. One right here and one right here. So you can sling the Echo or you can sling another blaster by putting these attachments on. There is one problem with the Echo, it does not have any sling attachment points other than if you want to use the trigger card as a sling attachment point, which is dumb. The magazine that comes with it is pretty high quality, and it's a 10-round mag, it doesn't have any problems, and you can actually take this off, which you should be able to take it off the Phoenix mag. For some reason it's super tough. This one is really easy to get off, but it will not fall out. It looks pretty decent like this, but I like having it with this on, so cool. That was basically all for it. Again, go subscribe, help a lot. Now we'll not go to the firing range, because honestly the grass is pretty tall and it's hot outside and I don't want to go outside. We have a bunch of workers, so blah blah blah. We'll be just shooting the whole way. The range is like 15 feet, which isn't a lot, but let's be honest, all of these blasters are shooting 30 feet to 50 feet angled. I know what they're shooting. The Echo doesn't shoot particularly powerful. So, yeah, let's go. Okay guys, we are at the hallway. This is basically 15 feet. I'll be shooting it first with the attachments, one mag normal fire, one slam fire. I'll be firing the waffle head darts from X-Shot. So, it performs good, and although Echo has a lot of attachments, too actually, and has total 5 rails when you put on these attachments, I honestly wouldn't buy it for the attachments. They're okay, but honestly they don't look all that cool. The stock is short and the barrel is wobbly and it will decrease your performance by a lot. And that is not even the worst part. The Echo has a weird mag release that will sometimes drop your mag, sometimes it will not want to come out at all. And the top prime is not only pretty small, as you can see, like you have very little space to grip it. I don't have usual problems, but if you have very sweaty hands, which I actually do have sweaty hands sometimes, I still do not have much problem priming it. But the worst part really is the fact this is solid and welded together, so you can't open it. And the facts, we didn't talk about the design, which is kind of my mistake, but the design is basically like any other Elite 2.0 blaster from the first wave. You know, you got the Nerf logo, you got the net, you got these dots, The only thing weird, it doesn't have the two like things like we have on basically on the blaster, like these little things. It doesn't have them. What the fuck? But it just is special in any way. Only reason why you buy this is because it has slam fire, and although those are all maybe minor gripes other than the one not being able to open it, it has one problem that I do have a problem with. What if you wanted to dual wield this? Well, you could actually do that, but yeah, you just put on it and decide to fire it. Most of the time, you will not even fire. Why is that? Well, you see this lock? It should be like this. Sometimes when you go to fire it, it will just fall down. Now it might seem like I'm doing that on purpose right now, but it very rarely actually fires. So most of the times, even if I just try it and then hold it like this or a barrel, I usually have to do this. I just hold it with my finger. That is a minor gripe, but I fucking hate this about this blaster. I have the Recon Mark II, which I will be making an updated review about. And it does have some problems of its own, but nah, this one should be. It creaks, although the plastic is actually quite sturdy. Buy the Retaliator or the Recon Mark II for $30 instead of this. Or maybe you can even buy a Delta Trooper, which has a better grip, priming grip, has slam fire, has better attachments, only thing it has a bit smaller grip. So yeah. Really, the only reason why would you buy this is for the looks, which I don't think that special, and for the attachments, which the stock is basically awful. Super short, super thin, has a tactical rail for some reason, and the barrel is long, wobbly, hinders your performance, and the only good thing is it has 4 rails. Yeah, this blaster I'm kinda disappointed in, but it's good to have. Like, you could give me the worst absolute blaster in the world, being the Battle Scout, the barely working one. I would still take it, and while I won't be happy, it's better that I have it than I do not. Of course, if I buy a blaster, I would much rather buy a good one. One note, N-Series actually came to Croatia, so you might start seeing some N-Series reviews on the cheaper ones, like the Ward or Agility. I don't know which game. My friend just told me that he saw the Infinite and maybe the Pinpoint, he's not sure. He forgot and he doesn't really know his blasters. Anyways, yeah. Subscribe, like, my name is Nix, and bye bye.